That was an accident. I accidentally pressed the stop, so but it still timed out succinctly. I'm not sure if I should even go any. There's no much more. We're just gonna have. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna have a moment for some nice B-roll, and this will also serve as some filler as I do some ADR. I'll have the ADR as far as what you're seeing, and then so I can have the time and all that. But I do thank you people for all of your help. All three. Well, at the moment of me checking, right before that literal bag of shit came at me, I noticed that it was 3:54, and I had said to myself I had to do something at 3:03, and then next thing you know it was 3:13, and then it hit 3:50, and this. As you're seeing right now, there's so much that goes on in my daily life that I have to contend with simple, everyday shit that the normal human being wouldn't be a blip in the radar for them. But for me, it's drawn out to an exponential melodrama that would just get swept under the rug, and it'll just be the story will be yeah. Fuck the blacks, they ain't shit, fuck them, and the cycle continues. But this is what I'm understanding what they keep telling me. They keep saying that over and over, that you have to be the one to stand up to them. And I keep saying, I don't want to because they don't give a shit about us. What's the point of being a fucking Malcolm, a Marcus, a fucking Nipsey? If they don't give a shit, at the end of the day, they're still gonna say, but he was a nigga. Fuck that Black Moreno type shit. But somebody, I understand. It's starting to creep in. I don't want it, but they always say the hero can't refuse the call. And fine, fair enough. I guess 40 is stability. It's all making sense. I get it now. But I mean, all that to say is that the 3:54. I would like to thank you. I would. In a perfect world, I'll be able to just spend literally like 15 minutes out of my day sitting in one of my beautiful locations in the park that you see on IG or all the other places that all the photos that you see that you love. They're within walking distance of the shitty, filthy covered neighborhoods with the filthy, god-awful, like negative, like energy vampires. And call the cops if you want me to get out. Call the cops if you want me to get out. Or throw me a cigarette and I'll get the fuck out. Or do me the first thing that I asked you for was can you please take that recorder and rewind time to 10 minutes before the time that I asked you for. Man, you're not on camera. Above your head. And when somebody threw a bag of shit at me that you can clearly see on camera, which has been corroborated by two other locals who live in the neighborhood that are just as native as I am. But as I've been trying to say, this long bullshit is what happens when you do the right thing. When I follow this, they say, first you gotta do the right thing and ask them politely, but I would say, why would I waste my time when he's gonna say no? They don't like us. They quick to say no to motherfuckers like, no, you can't think like that. You can't generalize and all that. And then what happens? And then we have this shit. So then I say, all right, fine. Let me give him the benefit of the doubt. Can you please do it? No. I explained to him. I try to appeal to his humanity, but then I realized they already conditioned the people in America to see black people as less than human. So we can't sympathize with any of them. So fuck that. Let me use the other part of it, the brain, that other shit. Fuck it. Then we're going to do it this way. And it's already, as from a video that I was watching earlier, which is serendipitous, it's all compounding into one. It's always that one straw, like that falling down moment of Michael Douglas. It's just one bad day. Is how many times can a nice guy turn his cheek before he says, you know what? Fuck that shit. By any means necessary. One last time. Give me a cigarette.
I give you nothing.
That's right. I give you nothing either. I don't give you the same respect you give me. That's why you're on the camera now. Suck my expletive. Deleted for the algorithm. But you already know you ain't shit. You're less than a man. And whoever it is that threw the bag of shit, they're less than a man as well, because no real man or OG of these streets would do that. Because as I had shown him, I am more than just a brown-skinned motherfucker that you can culture vulture way to fucking the white men that you love to fucking hate so much. But give me the content. I'm going to use the content for the algorithm. Love it. You energy vampires don't understand that alchemists can transmute negative energy. So your shit ain't fucked up. You're fucked up. But back to the point of the rabbi. I was saying, I asked him politely, can he to that time? He said no. I said, all right, fine. Can you call the cops then? He said no, but then it wasn't the no. It was the, when there's like a young person who is in a position of authority and they feel like I have a chance to say no to somebody, but he hit me with that. He fucked up. He hit a native New Yorker, nearly twice his age, with some disrespect that I know his family taught him better than, because every business owning like African, Yemenis, Middle Eastern, Arab, all of them. They're all about Italians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, no matter what. It's all about fucking respect. That's simple. You get the same respect you get back. But now, this is what happens when the new generation uses it. I'm not going. Thank you, King, the second King, for that. First, the Queen, because that was like, I just want to walk to Dave. He's around the corner, and I know if I go to all those motherfuckers, they're going to do the most. And it's like, it's not that necessary. We have enough blood in the streets for that. It could be something simple. Just, who is it? And then justice can be preserved. One person. Let me get look. Who throws you never throw a stone and hide your hand. So whoever threw the bag of shit, and that's the reason why, going back to that point, thank you for that. It all circles back. Let me zoom out. It all goes back to that point. The reason why I didn't even react in the moment, because I'm like, I'm not even giving that reaction. I know exactly what they want. I've been around the block. This is my neighborhood. I've lived here for 40 fucking years. I have so much wisdom and shit that I am not even aware of that is innate. But I'm aware of one of those gems. You never throw a stone and hide your hand. If you're gonna do something, you're gonna be a man and you're gonna face that person. Yeah, I did that shit. I threw it. What up? I didn't even hear nothing. I'm like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm doing some positive shit. The work is getting, as Queen was telling me and everybody else was telling me, the more you keep getting closer to that goal, the energy is going to get stronger and stronger, and the frequency is going to get ridiculous to the point where you are going to lose you're going to think the shit is going crazy. But you have to hold your composure. And as long as you don't let the emotions overrun your mind, you can maintain control and you can be the man of the king, the kingdom, as the speaking of the king in your mind, as Farrakhan will be talking about. You be the mind, you be mental master over your mind instead of it the other way around. Because if it was the other way around, I already know, I'm not even gonna say their names, but I already know they would have been like, oh, really? You? They did what? Who? Nah. And then it's unnecessary. It's so fucking unnecessary. It's so fucking unnecessary. But you made it this way. You're gonna have a story to tell. Will be the day the crazy nigga came to your store and didn't leave. This will be the theme. The Aesop's fable of it is respect and honor. Instead of being a clout chasing little faggot, sipping the Kool-Aid of the same people who don't give a shit about you. That's not the. Let me. Thank you. Center it. The sheer fact that I have a blunt in the pocket is enough to let me know that we can calm all this shit down afterwards, but we got to get through the content. Oh, we got 8 minutes. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. That's the perfect place to round up the first 10. I'm pretty sure some of you will know this. Isn't it funny that the most chaotic of all the random talking is one of the shortest ever? But, oh, of course, this is putting me through the fucking verse. I understand it. This is why I say I'm the last New Yorker, because if I don't do it, nobody else will, and then the black race is extinct. I can tell you that. The African American race will wither and die. They will come and they will take this. Nothing more. Our name will be tarnished, and all will be looked at as what they painted the narrative as. When I've been living fucking proof of the opposite for 40 fucking years. But no, they don't believe it. So, but I understand it now. This is definitely some fucking simulation. I'm seeing the fucking weird fucking coincidence. It's the technological age. makes it possible for me to be able to hold this camera with yep, all of the ability to use this energy and the technology and the crafts to keep this out. Trying to figure out what the next one was. Oh, it's that right there. He's like humming contently. He's humming contently, y'all. Like, oh yeah, this doesn't remind me. Oh, I wanted to go viral. I'm gonna have to. That's what I'm saying. David DSR, yo, Grimace, fuck it. This is that type of shit where I understand that this is what you were talking about in the where the fucking hero and the villain have to team up for the greater good. Like, I fucking hate the fact that you're right again. You fucking piece of shit. But yeah, you're happy. Here's to make it sweeter for you. You're right on probably one of the most watched of the videos where you can masturbate to this and ad infinitum. Yes, you were right that good can't win in this world, and good has to team up with evil in order to use their might and their brains to just topple the system that's destroying everything. It's all Providence. And I'm gonna smoke while the cops come and get here because the other beauty part of it is that weed is not illegal. So I can smoke a fucking blunt. And this fucking piece of shit, I've taken my first step, y'all. This camera pivot right here is the first step I've taken since I had to tell myself, I had to center myself because, like, yo, this is that moment that they're talking about. I had enough. And thank you. Shout out to also Gary Vaynerchuk. You don't even know me. It's just some random black guy, but when you talk about just throw content up there, don't worry about editing it or putting up filters and whatnot, just do it raw. They need to see it in the moment. That's when you gotta do it. And this is perfect. It's all Providence. I appreciate you guys. And this actually is like me ripping the seal off of something that needed to be happening for a long time. But I didn't know how it could happen. It had to happen organically. As you just nodded along as I was coming to that epiphany, synchronizing with it all. Fucking amazing. This blunt can't come sooner than later. See you later, guys.